Hey, what's up guys? How you guys doing today? I'm coming with a brand new video of Rainbow Six Siege, the best tips and tricks for your gameplay, and I'm joined here with this faggot boy, Bingo44.
Alright, well, you don't have to be an ass.
Yeah, well, no one cares. This is the first tip. This is the first murder hole, so you're gonna shoot through this wall right here, if I can see. And you're gonna break through all the way to A-bomb from, I think this is Geisha, and just keep shooting till you have a full line of sight. And you
Cody,
should be
you
able
know
to...
someone paid for these
Logan!
walls, right?
Shut up. And you should be able to see this window over here. See, you're right there. So, oh, I just killed your drone. Alright, so this is a great line of sight. If you're watching this and you're trying to see someone come in through the window, and what it'll look like is... So this murder hole will be most likely helpful for if you're on this map with hostage. So you're just gonna shoot open this little split between, I don't even know, Jim. Was that a drone? Get the fuck out of here. Logan. Alright, so this spot will be utilized most likely when they're coming through this door over here. You can see, you just gotta lay a couple clips into it, but you'll see that door pop open right over there, and you can usually shoot when they come through there, but the downside to this is they can come in garage and just fuck your head up. Alright, so you can see them right there, like that. But they can see back in. Hello. Third tip that I have for you for murder holes is that, well, it's not really a murder hole, but on meeting hall stairs, if you're Buck or anyone who has an explosive or something that can blow up the stairs, you can shoot this open until you see, and you have a full, you can even shoot it smaller, but you have a full line of sight of the stairs, so when they're defending basement, you can literally just sit up here and wait for them to come there, and you can just tap them when they come through. So that's one of the best things on this. Another tip is when you're Habana and this hatch is reinforced and you destroy it, if you're Buck, what I do is I usually take out a small amount of this part. Well, that's too much, but you can see take out a small amount. You have this little peak, and it's really good. But like, it's a win or a lose. You either get headshotted or you headshot them, because if they're camping in there and you're Buck, you can just huck a nade in there, and most likely they will die. Alright, so this is the first spawn kill. So you're gonna be down the hall from B-bomb, and you're gonna break open this first window like I already did. And you're just gonna peek out. Don't completely show yourself. And they should spawn somewhere down there. So you just start tapping their heads. And most likely, if they don't know spawn kills very well, they will spawn down in that's part of the area. And you can just start picking them off. And you could do it in the same area down the hall if you want, but you're gonna have to go outside for this one, so you're gonna have to risk it, and then you just come here and just tap them. But you're gonna get detected, but most likely you should be able to get them, because then you can get them over here. If they do come up this stairwell, you can start tapping them from there and over here. But you are detected, so that's the risk you're gonna take. Okay, so this spawn kill on house will be in kid's bedroom. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to hop up on this bed. Most of you will probably already know this spot, but you're gonna hit the corner of this, or you can hit more, I don't even know. And you can lean out, and if you don't fall down, but this fucking barrel is retarded. But you lean out, and you can see right there, that camera, that's where they're gonna spawn, right under that, like right around there, and you can peek out and just tap their heads if you can. By the way, sorry, I'm Twitch. Yeah, I just spawned as a tech. And same for here, it's risky, but like, you can either, when they walk here down the pathway, you can shoot them here. And then there's a shield one. If you break this window open, I don't have a shield, but you put a shield right here, and you hop up on it, and you'll be able to get in this windowsill, and you'll be able to peek out, and they're gonna spawn like right there. And you can be able to see them from up there without being detected outside the map. It's pretty cool. But moving on to the next map, we'll be going to Canal. You know Rainbow Six Siege is a fucking trash game with its loading if you get an error in fucking private match. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is in server room, if you're defending server room in bomb, you can either, I think most people know about this one still, but if you hit this, you can see, and you lean out to crane spawn right here, and they should spawn around this area, and you can just pick them off one by one. Some might come down here and just wait for you. You can wait there for them. And then there's another spot directly diagonal across, is if you vault yourself up on the desk, you hit the top window. If they come roof, they'll be right near the stairs, and you can just peek off, and it's really hard to see you from this angle. Like, I'll show you when you go outside. You see that? Like, when you turn the corner, most likely you will not see that, and they'll be able to pick you off first because they have a better advantage than you, and you cannot see that. And same goes for parallel to that spawn kill. If you hit this one, anywhere you want on any of these windows, you can peek out and you can see them spawn somewhere down here. Well, they're behind there, and if they run down here, you can just pick them off from here, and then same with the windows. Come down here. And then the last spot for the spawn kill is going to be in maps room. If you're like, say like a smoke or a pulse and they come up and plant, there should be a floor over here that's destructible. But you can just hang out down here and you can see the roofs and stuff, and you can just pick them off because they won't be expecting you on the second floor, and you can literally just sit under them and peek them off. Same with this one. If you hit this window right here and you hide behind this glass case, most likely they'll not see you. They'll be, say, hiding behind that car because this is tinted, so it's kind of harder to see, and you can just start tapping them from there. It will eventually break. That was the spawn kills for Canal. Now we're gonna hop into the Mirror and Castle. The video, I'm gonna put one here, and of course most of you are gonna know this is just the easiest thing in this room. Just put one there, but if you were to put two, you put it here and then you pop this one. It's gonna leave this vulnerable, but it's just so you can go like this and you can peek out and you'll be able to see them. But if you had the other mirror, what I'm gonna say is keep this wall unreinforced, put it on so you can see through it, and then the wall's gonna be destructible, so you can just go like this and just shoot right through it, and you'll be able to see right through there. The second spot is going to be in CCTV. You're going to want to reinforce this wall, or both these walls, and once you have those done, you're going to want to blow up this wall right here. I don't know if it's going to do it all, but blow up that wall, so you have that one open, and then put a mirror on the reinforced or non-reinforced. I recommend having it reinforced. So you put a mirror on this reinforcement, and then that way you can see down to that doorway. But if you wanted to, you can open it up more because the nitro cell didn't do as much as I thought, so you know we're just gonna do a little renovation. So once you have all that open, you're gonna want to come over here and you can see through it now. And this is a great line of sight because you can see down this hall and you can just peek through and shoot them, but they can shoot you. So just make sure this wall's reinforced right here, and then you can lean this way, see that way. And if you have a teammate in here, see how this right here, this covers your back wall. So this window, they can't shoot you. So you got this whole way, and you can put a shield here if you want. This is the only place that you're going to get flanked. So if you have a teammate just hanging around near the monitors, he can watch this door for you, and you guys can literally hold down this whole area. This is a big part of the map, and it's very, very useful. And you can see him peek them there, and then you can come around, and you can shoot through this too. So if you want, you can just lean, and you can just blow open this wall right here, and you can literally have the dirtiest peeks. And you can see down the hall, you can see to the left. If you break that open, you can just literally shoot through the wall and break it open, see into open area. On the next mirror spot is going to be on a skyscraper, so I'll see you there. Say if you're playing hostage and the hostage is going to be here, you can reinforce these walls. Okay, so when you reinforce these walls, you can put your mirror on this window. Now this window is going to give you line of sight to this whole room, and if they come through there, and then what you can put a double mirror right behind you. Although this may be bad if they have a twitch, they can pop both of them. But if you keep the twitch out of here, say like put a mute like around here, you should be able to. They will come back here and they will thermite this wall. So once you can see them, and if you have a mute on here, I suggest getting a mute and putting it on each mirror window. So once you have the mute, you'll basically hold this area, and there's no way for them to get in this way if you don't die. And another little trick and a peek for this is if you're in karaoke and you can stand on this couch and you can just destroy this floor so that you have full sight of stairs, so when they try to come up you can just pick them off right on the stairs, because I don't think they'd expect you to be right above it, so they'll just come by, you can pick them off. And then you can do the same thing if you destroy this wall right here. You can have a little tiny, you don't have to destroy the floor, but you can destroy the wall, and you can have a little tiny peek hole. You can even make it smaller, but you can see all of stairs. So one holds here, holds the stairs, as you do the same thing in Geisha. And then you should only have to worry about this window and that window, and then down the hall. But since you have 5, one stays an objective, most likely smoke, and then just kind of hang out around here. So that's that for this map, and then I'll show you how to do Castle. Okay, hopping into the next tip. This is with Castle. This doesn't have to be map specific, but I usually do it on, I don't know, usually either map. Anything with a doorway. So this is just a one-time thing. If if your teammates have shields too, then I recommend doing this all of the doorways. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to put a shield right, like slightly in front of the doorway, but not blocking the doorway completely. Put the shield down, and then what you want to do is place the armor panel right on the shield. Now this creates it so that if they don't have an ash, then it's harder for them, but I don't think they can't breach this door like this, so it's harder for, like, say a Twitch to get in because they don't have a breach. So they're gonna have to somehow destroy the shield, and it's gonna cause more time for them to try to break into this door. But as I was saying, if they have an ash, they can just ash the door and it'll blow this up. But if they otherwise, if you have this room trapped, they're not gonna be able to do much. You can hit it, but like you're farther away, and it's just a hassle, because then once you break it open, you're gonna have to jump over it, and it just creates more time for them to try to get through, and it's better for your team, because if you have all doors, say like one more castle here and that, it's just so much better. So most of you may already know this, but with the armor panel, you want to put it on the window, and then you get your shield, and you kind of just get like right in the middle where this red line is. Try to get as close as you can, and then you scoot your way over, and you want to put it down right in front of it. And this makes it so that that's as close as you can get. But this makes it so that they can't jump in, because once they blow this down, or it might destroy it, but if this is a regular reinforcement, they aren't going to be able to hop into this room, because the shield's going to prevent them from hopping in. Besides, like, you can hop over and shit, but they can't get in from that way, and you can't get out. Alright, so as I was saying, if this is a non-reinforced, so if you break this open and you break it completely open, you're not going to be able to jump in, so you can't press A to jump in, and it's going to prevent them from coming in. So this B-bomb, they're going to have to go somewhere else, unless they have an ash, and they can hit that.